It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Let go. It's a lifestyle. Let go. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tava lifestyle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tava lifestyle. We gon' let it sway forever, not just right now. We gon' let it sway forever. It's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 ooh. Tava lifestyle. Got me feeling like I will live forever. No, they doubting, but it's still ain't no pressure. It's an art, like a ship, it's a vessel. We rising to another level. Move, we move with purpose, life is great now. Yeah, maybe I deserve it, feel like Drake now. Put some millions in my bank now. Changing lives up every day now. Ooh, 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 it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 Tava lifestyle. Yeah, 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 it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 Tava lifestyle. We gon' let it sway forever, not just right now. We gon' let it sway forever, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 Tava lifestyle.
I take a trip up to the island, Tava lifestyle. I spend the cash and get it back, I mean it right now. Ooh, this stuff that come with Tava lifestyle. Ooh, I fell in love with Tava lifestyle. We gon' get it, lose the weight, and then we bless up. And they been hating on us just cause we was next up. Ooh, that's my lifestyle. Oh, I'm young and living with this Tava lifestyle.
Ooh, 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 it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 Tava lifestyle. Yeah, 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 it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 Tava lifestyle. We gon' let it sway forever, not just right now. We gon' let it sway forever, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 it's a lifestyle. Ooh, 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 Tava lifestyle.
All right, all right. Good evening, good evening. Happy Monday, Tava Nation. This is Kevin Harris out of Atlanta, Georgia. Listen, I hope everybody had an amazing weekend this weekend, celebrating the resurrection of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And but listen, it is that time where we are here for our State of the Union for our CEO and founder that you all are going to hear from shortly. And but man, I keep saying it. What an incredible month we had last month here at Tava. So many promotions, so many advancements, so many stories from the product, just rank advancements. So I'm super excited about that. And it's carrying over until this month of April. So we're really excited about that. But listen, you know, we're going to be on here not long, but you know, when our CEO and founder comes up, we make sure that we are all prepared for the message. So I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to make sure that you're taking notes. So pull out a pen and paper, and you know, because you're going to hear from him shortly. But you know, also we have some things that are coming up in the month of April. Then we also have May. I don't want you guys to forget about LaCour Laboratories. We're going to be in Dallas, Texas. So make sure that you're marking your calendars down for LaCour Laboratories. Meet us in Dallas for this event. That's where our CEO is going to be a masterclass. Those tickets are available. Okay, so it's a director's masterclass and above. So we have directors on there. So we're giving directors a chance, but I'm going to tell you guys the tickets are going to go extremely fast. So look out for that information coming up soon. Also, we have several meetings that are going around the country. I know we have this weekend. I will be in Tallahassee, Florida with Joyce Lee on Sunday. So that restoration tour continues. So make sure if you know anybody in the surrounding area of Tallahassee, Florida, that you get them to that event. Admission's $10 for that event. Then also after that, I saw something for Dallas this week. I don't think we have Dallas ready, but we'll put something out for Dallas by tomorrow. You'll see the Dallas information go back up. Then we also have Philly, Paul and Nina Moore. You're going to see them in Philly. It's going to be a celebration in Philly. Myself and Lachelle Pierre, Director of Operations, will be in the house for that celebration. So make sure that you're there for that Philly event at the Met Center. Those tickets are on sale right now. So make sure that you go to Tava Lifestyle HQ for that information. Okay. So we're going to keep it going here. Also, we have Memphis in the house. We have Latanya Rockmore that's going to be down in Memphis, Tennessee. So make sure that you all get to Memphis along with Diamonds, Tony Fleming and Tammy Faye and executive directors, Lisa Horsley and Tammy are going to be in the house as well. So make sure that you all are down in Memphis at that event. I know I almost forgot, Rock. I'm sorry, babe. But make sure that you all are down there and getting people in that Memphis area again. Okay. So we're super excited about all the meetings that are taking place. I know there's some individual meetings as well that are going on around the country, but look, we're super excited to get out and see each and every one of you guys. All right. So, but listen, I want to bring a young lady up. You know, every time I call, I speak with her mother and father, you know, pretty much on a daily basis. And, you know, we felt like it would be fitting to bring this 6-year-old up who's in the first grade. And she really loves helping people. And she's a little helper around the house. But I tell you, she's also a little helper here in Tava. She probably knows the comp plan better than most, probably knows the product better than most. And that's none other than Paige Mora. Hey, Paige, how are you?
I am great.
Yes, you are. So you look real pretty as always. How are you doing?
I am feeling I'm good. I am really excited to be on here.
Keep going.
I am really happy to be on here.
Well, listen, Paige, I talk to you every day. So, you know, you're a very live little young lady, and you know, you help your mom and dad with the business. And you know, tell everybody what you like most about Tava.
It's a Porsche for me.
It's the it's the Porsche for you. So listen, speaking of Porsche, your parents just got a brand new Porsche on yesterday, right?
Yes, I am so happy because earlier today I asked my mom if we can take the Porsche because I am really excited at first. And I am really happy about like the car and all that stuff.
Well, good. Well, listen, Paige, I understand that you wanted to also introduce someone tonight. So we're gonna, you know, turn it over to you and let you introduce the speaker of the hour. Is that okay?
Yes. Okay. I am Paige Kendall Mora. I'm 6 years old and I am a double diamond out of Ardmore, PA. I am introducing our CEO, Mr. Kenny E. Lloyd.
Hey, Paige, how you doing?
I am good.
Listen, and you did good. Thank you so much for introducing me. That was so special. And Kevin was right. You look so cute tonight. You know, and thank you. I want to say thank you very much, okay? You're very special. And I can't wait to see you when I come down. Oh, did I let the cat out the bag? When I come to Philly, I can't wait to see you.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going to bring you a little something for doing such a real good job, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Hey, everybody. So you want to say hey, Sean?
I'm saying hey to Paige.
Shantae said hey to Paige. Hey, everybody. So listen, it's Kenny Lloyd. And tonight I just wanted to take a moment. It's been a while since we really addressed everybody, you know, in the company. And I think from time to time, it's very good to address everyone. So I wanted to share a few things. The first thing I wanted to talk about was our marketing. Listen, we've launched some marketing campaigns that should really, be very beneficial to you. One of the campaigns, if you see, it's like Paige said. Paige said, it's the Porsche for me. Well, you know what? Guess what, Paige? It's the Porsche for me too. But it's it's also the valet for me. All right. We've launched a series of campaigns about what's for me. It's the Vasia for me. It's the valet for me. But you know what? We need your help. We need your help getting these out on social media so people can see. So because what happened is say, hey, it's the valet 30 for me. But you know what? Then in the little box, it'll say a little testimony about why it's for you and what's going on. And we know that it's going to drive some more retail sales. And retail sales are the lifeblood of the company. So we're very excited about this marketing campaign. We have an incredible marketing company that's doing a lot of the things that are making us honestly look pretty good out there. We've been getting word that from outsiders that our marketing looks good and it looks polished. And you know what? I'm proud to say that because it as Paige was saying, it makes me feel very good because we work very hard to make sure that our marketing is solid and polished because we want to make sure that you all, again, you will hear me say all the time, are very proud to utter the name Tava. So we're happy about that. You heard Kevin talk about the liqueur trip, down to Dallas. Man, I got to tell you, we just expanded the room. It was going to be on Saturday at the liqueur facility. Now, don't go too far. We're going to have tours at the liqueur facility, and then we're going to have a huge, almost like a family reunion barbecue, for everybody, absolutely free. It's going to be all kind of food. It's going to be music. It's just going to be a lot of fun. I don't care if it's going to be dancing. It's going to be a celebration. Why? Because a lot of people are going to be celebrating, the trophies they're going to get, the rank, the advancement pins that they're going to get. That's everything. It's going to be a celebration. It's going to be a celebration because there's going to be some incredible announcements made too. So you don't want to miss that. But what you really want to do is going to be very important that you register. Okay? Because, listen, things have lightened up regarding COVID, but COVID still exists, right? So we're still operating responsibly, because we want to create the safest environment that we can for everybody. So therefore, we're only going to allow maybe 500 people. The first 500 people, now, as you directors, now this is for you directors, but it's for your supervisors too. We want as many supervisors, we want each director to be able to bring their a supervisor, one of their top supervisors. But guess what? You got to register. You got to register now. If I were you, I would register ASAP because you don't want to miss the opportunity to really be there and get the information that you're going to get. You don't want to miss the experience to be on stage and be recognized, for hitting the rank of director. We set out with an initiative, and that initiative was 100 directors in 120 days. Well, guess what? The last count, I think Kevin said we have like 74 directors. 74 directors since January. We said, and we still have all of April. So we're going to blow that 100 directors out of the water. We might have 150, 160 new directors. And why is that important? Because we knew that when, not if, we knew when we promoted out 100 new directors that the company was going to take off. And you know what? We were right. Because I will tell you that last month was another month where, we shattered records all last month. Every week we shattered a record. Every day we broke new sales records. Every week we broke new sales records. And last month we shattered our biggest month record. So, I mean, I want to shout out and say congratulations to you all, man, because you all did a tremendous job. And you know what else? Man, we had a few significant promotions. You know, I got to say that for TK Walker, who you all are going to get a chance to hear from a little bit tonight. TK Walker became my first triple diamond. She hit the rank of triple diamond, and I have to say it, I don't care. You know, TK, she's learning now. She started to exercise a little humility, but she was like, Kenny, I don't know, please don't talk about my money. And I promised her I wouldn't talk about it, but I'm just gonna say this. It's a lot. Okay, I mean, like, it's life-changing money. And her life and her family's life, you know, her daughter's life. I mean, her entire life has changed. And that's what the ARC is about. The ARC is about bringing people on board and taking them to a better place, you know, and teaching them a set of core values that they can institute and initiate and that would change their life, man. So, man, this thing has just been amazing. It's just, this journey is great. So I want to personally shout out to our first triple diamond, TK Walker. TK, words can't express how proud I am, you know, of you. I mean, like, you know, where you started and where you are now, and even your journey, because I see you're making a lot of mental changes. You're upgrading how you're thinking, you're upgrading how you're walking, you're upgrading how you're talking, you're upgrading how you're rolling, because TK also was the first person to get their Porsche. Yes, at the Houston event, TK rolled out. We had a diamond meeting, and TK rolled in there, man, with her brand new Porsche. It's electric, and it is super bad, okay? Super bad. And so, man, I'm very proud of that. You know, I'm very proud. I'm very proud of where she started and where she is now. I can't say enough about it, but Kevin Harris is going to come back. You're going to get a chance to hear some words from TK. But we also had another double diamond promotion. Nina Mora. Can you believe that? Nina's been in the business less than 3 months. Nina has elevated, promoted out to the rank of double diamond. And guess what? Nina is the second person in the company to take delivery on their brand new Porsche and take advantage of Tava. Let me say it again. Tava. Let me say it again. Tava paying the car note. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. You know what? It is as beautiful for me in the company to be in a position to do it as it is for them to have it. You know, I am so proud of Nina. I'm so proud of TK. I'm so proud that as leaders that they're taking the lead and they're going on and leading by example by getting their cars. And we know that there's some other people who are placing orders for cars too. You're going to start seeing a lot of Porsches with the Tava symbol on there. You're going to start seeing a whole lot of them. And I'll tell you, man, it's going to be incredible that at the next event, in our big event in October, because yes, in October, we have our anniversary event. And at that anniversary event, I'm really anticipating there being about 7 or 8 Porsches lined up in front of the venue, you know, just lined up with the Tava sticker on there, you know, with the logo and everything. Man, it's just huge. And what does it say? It's not about being superficial. What it's about is changing the way you live. We're changing the way you think. We're changing the way you walk, the way you talk. We're changing the way you think, man. I say it again, the way you think. And man, I'll tell you something, and we're elevating people. And so I'm very proud of where we are as a company in this very short period of time. You know, so then in addition, let's see, we had a triple diamond. We had a double diamond. Then, man, we had a diamond promotion. We're talking about Joseph Newman, a 25-year-old brother, 25-year-old young man who joined this company, and he just had a dream. And you got to hear his story, okay? You got to hear his story. I mean, his story is just incredible. And man, and this young man is just incredible. This guy hit diamond. His life, I'm not going to talk about his money, but it's a lot. Okay, it's more than he's ever made. It's life altering, and all it's doing is his belief has been increased. And he's a gentleman. I mean, this is the only guy. One of the very few guys I've seen, man, that's bigger than me. I mean, this guy is big, you know. And now it's too late. He's making too much money because I want to offer him a job as my security, as my personal security guard. But this guy, man, is a gentle giant. People love him, and he's going to represent this company very well. His story is going to ring loud in the industry of network marketing because he's a young man. And again, his story is powerful. I'm not going to tell it, and he's going to have an opportunity to tell it, but I'm not going to tell it, but it's ringing loud, you know, and that's what we're about, man. We're taking people and we are beginning to attract the right people. You know, I had a meeting today with the double diamonds and above. It was TK, Jeff Simpson, and Nina Moore. And one of the things that we talked about that I'm very happy about is that we talked about alignment. You know, we talked about, you know, being in sync, and we talked about honor, you know, and what we did is that we talked about agreement. And so we formed a covenant. Nina, Jeff, and TK, we formed a covenant, and we said that, you know what, we're going to consolidate our efforts, and instead of compete, we're going to collaborate, and we're going to take Jeff's his gifts, Jeff and Janella Simpson. We're going to take their gifts. We're going to take TK's gifts. We're going to take Nina's gifts, and we're going to fuse those gifts. And we're going to help take this company to a whole nother level, but it's going to be different because there is now a collaboration. There's no competition. There should never be competition. You know, an ugly competition. There's nothing wrong with a little friendly competition, but it should never be an ugly competition. It should never be about de-edification, man. And the thing I love about our leadership, and it talks about their mental capacity. It talks about how much they care about you all because they care so much about you that they're willing to make some shifts, some uncomfortable shifts in how they think, how they move, how they talk, how they walk, you know, for the betterment of this company. And now with this union, with this group, man, willing and ready to utilize, man, and exploit each other's talents, man, we're going places that I couldn't even imagine that we're going. We're growing rapidly. And it's because of you all, but it's not just because of the diamonds. It's not just because of the double diamonds. It's not because of the triple diamond, man. It is because of each and every one of you all, the supervisors, the director ones, the director twos, the execs one, exec two, man. It is because of all of you all. You all are fueling the fire that is creating this momentum that we're beginning to have. And it's because of you all. And I want you to know from the bottom of me and Shantae's heart, man, I appreciate you all so much. I got to shout out to my corporate team. I got to shout out to the corporate staff, the ladies in customer service, the ladies at the office. Man, they are so committed. Man, you just don't know. Those ladies on closeout Thursdays, man, we had a meeting today. And sometimes you're just oblivious to what goes on and what they're doing. Man, words can't express how grateful I am to have a group of people that really care like they do. Because some of you all know when you are trying to hit rank, man, these ladies get in the office at 7 a.m. and on closeout Thursday, man, they're working till 12 o'clock a.m. And who are they working for? They're working for you. They're working for you. They really care about this because we're a family. We're a family, and they care about you getting everything that you deserve. They care about you being able to feed your family. They care about your elevation. They care about it. So they're putting in the work. So I can't say enough about them. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are. So, hey, Tava team, man, I love you guys, man, and I appreciate you. Corporate staff, man, I can't say enough about the team. I just can't say enough. I mean, we have a team that is so solid. And you know what? We've gotten to where we are now, and we've made a lot of mistakes. And the thing that we always say in our meetings is that, man, can you imagine? Like, we've gotten to where we are, making the mistakes and learning. by the mistakes. Imagine what's going to happen when we get it right. When we get it right, we're going to get the right people, and the right people are going to bring in the right people, man, and it's going to be incredible. So I am just, again, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, we're growing, we're flowing, man. The event at the core, you want to register. You don't want to miss it. Rocky is going to get some marketing out beginning tomorrow, right, Rocky? Yes, say yes, Rocky. Beginning tomorrow, we're going to get some more marketing out. We're going to show an agenda, what you can expect. But again, Friday from 6 p.m. until 10, it's recognition, training. You know, it's just going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. There's going to be a lot of people. We have awards, trophies we're giving out, Spirit Awards. It's a recognition thing. We're going to recognize those people that are working their butts off to change their life. Not only their life, but they're changing the life of some other people that really are, you know, and that's what moves us, because we know right now, while some of us are celebrating the beginning of change in our life, there are people that are still in a dark place on their knees right now in a corner, praying for change, praying for a break, praying for the knowledge, like, how? Please help me. They're looking for us. And you know what? We want them to know, stay strong, because we're coming your way. We're coming your way. The ark is coming your way. Just stay strong, hold tight, hold on, because we're coming to get you. We're coming to get you. So look, I just wanted to take a moment and just say again, man, I appreciate you so much. What you did last month was simply incredible. Everybody put the work in, and it was just what you all did, the records we broke, the numbers we did, the promotions, because you got to know, if you promote triple diamonds, you know you're going to be promoting double diamonds. If you promote double diamonds out, you know you're going to promote diamonds. If you're promoting diamonds, you know you're going to be promoting what? Executives. If you're promoting execs, you know you're going to be promoting directors. If you're promoting directors, you know you're going to be promoting our supervisors. And the supervisors that come in to start having success, man, you all are recruiting. You all are bringing people in. You're doing your thing. You are blessing so many people by turning them on to this opportunity. So having said that, what I want to do, I want to get out of the way, but I want to say it's the ballet for me. It's the Basia for me. It's the flair for me. It's the caprice for me. Watch out for that campaign, because that campaign is going to put some money in your pocket. Go and grab the banner. What's for you? What is it for you? And you need to start flooding the market and let it do the talking for you, okay? So having said that, I want to thank Paige again. And Paige, thank you so much. I couldn't have had a better person introducing me. Lachelle, don't get jealous, okay? Don't hate. But Paige, you might be taking Lachelle's spot, okay? But I want to bring a gentleman on. You heard from him a little earlier. Lachelle was having some issues, some technical issues, but I just can't say enough about Kevin Harris, for real. I mean, Kevin is out there in the field day and night, man. And some of you all know him. Those of you all who are working, those of you all who are progressing, you know, you got to know when you got to point at Kevin and say, Kevin's a big part of that. Those of y'all who are in alignment, and you're going to be hearing that word alignment a lot, because, and you're going to talk about an alignment with corporate. And what is the corporate initiative? What is our whole initiative about? And you know what's about? It's about helping you all make money. And anybody that's not in alignment with that, I will tell you now, you need to run away from them. If they want you to be in alignment because they want to be everything, you need to run away from that. Us, we want you to be in alignment because we know it's going to help you make money. It's going to help your team make money, and it's going to help your teams make money. And that's our initiative. That's what we're about. And because why? Because we're in business. And that's what being in business is about. It's about helping people help themselves. All right. So having said that, what I'd like to do, I want to get out of the way, and I'd like to bring up our COO, the gentleman that has grabbed the horns just grab the horns, and he is helping us lead the way. He's taking us to the next level. I'd like to give you all Mr. Kevin Harris, COO. Kevin, come on, take it away. You're muted.
I was saying it's the valet for me, man, but it's also the hair growth as well. What you think about that?
Well, I wouldn't sell that. Me and you, we wouldn't. I don't know about selling that one. Okay.
Yeah. Before I came on here, I had to take the razor and just go like this a little bit. So, but
right?
Yeah, but listen, man, before we let you go, Kenny, man, I gotta say it, man. I gotta say we appreciate you and Shantae just for putting an amazing company together, man, stepping out on faith. And you're right. It has not been easy. It has not been easy, but for me, and I know for you and your family and my family as well, it's so rewarding to see, the sacrifice, blood, sweat, and tears. And we were in Houston. I was with TK and Nina at the mall with Shantae, and I just had a sense of gratitude. And I began to tear up, and the lady saw me cry, and they saw a whole nother side. But it was just a sense of gratitude because I see it happening, because you told us that it was going to happen at the beginning. So everything that you said is coming true, man. So I want you to know we appreciate you and your family for making that sacrifice.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Do your thing, man.
All right. So listen, guys, you all heard from our CEO and founder. And like he said, we have a lot going on at Tava. And as he would always tell you guys, he's already in October. He's planning for 2022. And that's what most successful CEOs do. And so, like I said, it has not been, easy, but the journey has definitely been rewarding, to you all in the field. And that's what makes this so special. But, we have a celebration here. Yeah, even though you all heard brief, from our CEO, but we want to celebrate, a few people here tonight. We want to celebrate them to the world, because guess what? When it's your turn, you're going to be celebrated too. So make sure that, you tune in and you hear, some of the questions that I'm going to ask here tonight. And you heard Kenny talk about, I call him Kenny, I don't know if y'all want to call him CEO, but I call him Kenny. And, but, you heard him talk about this young lady. And I never forget meeting this young lady at our interest meeting here in Atlanta, before the company had a name. We didn't have a name. We were in this little hotel room seeing if people would have interest if we were to start a company. And we kind of just had a dream about starting. And she came to the meeting, and she flew in from Houston. And when I tell you, she had a ton of questions with that little squeaky voice, I'm like, who is that up front talking? And but just to watch her grow and, to the rank of triple diamond, that's none other than TK Walker. TK, how are you?
I am doing well tonight. Thank you, Mr. Harris. I can't believe you remember that. I did. I was the only one raising my hand, asking like 50 million questions.
I do, and I started to put you out. But I'm glad I didn't. But listen, I see you got that arc on your neck, first off. So if you all want to know how to get that arc, Mr. Lloyd has the biggest arc ever. If you all want to know how to get that arc, go double diamond. Go double diamond. So, but TK, listen, we're so proud of you and your accomplishments, and we know it's just not the end. Somebody has to walk through the door first. Somebody has to walk through the door of triple. Somebody has to walk through the door of crown. And, you and I've been talking, you're not done until there's 5 or more crowns in the organization. It's kind of like playing checkers. And that's definitely the goal because it's been very rewarding. But, TK, I have a couple questions for you. You didn't start right away. You got started a little bit after we launched the company. You enrolled, but you just sat there, and we're not going to tell your entire story tonight because we don't have that kind of time. But you just sat there because you had some distractions. Okay. And but once you made a decision walking out of Mr. Lloyd's office, you got to work, and you didn't turn back. I had some questions for you, but I have to ask this question for you. Talk about relationships for you. Why are relationships so important to you to just stay connected to people? Not the network marketing relationships, but you stay in touch with a lot of people just in the industry and outside of the industry. So why are relationships so important?
Relationships are so important because you can learn from many people, and not just, I don't learn just from other women. I learn from men. I don't learn just from people my age. I learn from the older and the younger. And so in network marketing, like you said, outside network marketing and inside, I know that there are just some people that you can utilize. You know, you utilize their network, even though the banker may not be in Tava, the banker may know a lot of people who want to lose weight or who want that coffee. So I engage by just simply using the social media platform, because we know that, you know, it's hard to reach people in New York from Houston, or hard to reach people in California from Houston. But I do use the social media platform, just like they say, it's a home-based business, phone-based business. So I use that platform to connect with people all around the world.
Absolutely. And you know, you and I have talked a lot, and sometimes it's not good, right? We'll put it out there. Sometimes it hasn't been good, you know, and like we say, you know, people have their differences, but we come right back, right? And, you know, we talk every day, a few times during the day. We talked a little while ago, a couple hours ago, and we had a great conversation. And, you know, when there's growth happening on both ends, that means that something is about to happen. I truly believe that. And, you know, you made a decision, you know, a few months back, not that you were ever out, but you just made a decision that you were just going to follow the corporate agenda. And when you followed the corporate agenda, what shifted in your business? What just really shifted in your business?
A lot shifted. I saw the numbers rising, the team elevating, the growth in myself, but taking on the corporate vision and staying close to you and Mr. Lloyd, because I just don't know everything. And I realized that even though I may be called a phenomenal retailer, this comp plan is more than that. This Tava lifestyle is more than just retail and selling products, especially to me. And so because of that, I realized that no one is bigger than the company. And so I needed to be in alignment with the visionary, the CEO who started this amazing company, so that by default, that if I help him help the people in the field to get what they need, then by default, I will automatically get what I desire.
Yeah. And you put me on the phone with a lot of people, TK. And, you know, you just said it, you know, it's, you have both of us, myself and Mr. Lloyd, but, you know, you put me on the phone with people because you understand that they really want to know what that agenda is that's coming from corporate. You know, I was on the phone with a young lady today and last night, and the first thing she wanted to know how was our customer service department, you know, which is A1, by the way. I give them an A+++. And people want to know, they want to hear, you know, what's going on at the corporate office. So everybody doesn't have to come in and see the office, but they really want to know what they are aligning themselves with. So I want you to know we appreciate, you know, you. I'm going to bring you on Tava Speaks, the #1 show, where we have a lot of time to kind of go through everything, you know, to really tell your story. Most don't know your story, but here's what I'm going to say. If you all are watching this, if you're outside of Tava, you may not know this young lady's story, but it's not over. It's still being written, and it's being written chapter by chapter by chapter. And but I want you to know we appreciate you. Your light is shining really bright with the 3 diamonds that are on you. And by the way, you have on green tonight. I'm telling. Well, what's up with the green?
Money. you made a magic phone call today. And
yeah.
So, you know, we can't say it directly like Mr. Lloyd said, you know, I am humble. But you gave me the rundown of how much my weekly check was. And I said, oh, yes, it's time to start winning more green.
Actually, I called you last night because I almost fell out of my chair when I saw it. So, yeah. But look, we're super excited for you. But, you know, but one last question. Speaking of money, if you're watching this, I want you all to know what we do here at Tava. Yes, our distributors, I don't care how much money they make. I don't care if they're making $1,000 a week. One thing that we're doing different here, we're showing our people here at Tava how to invest. So we have them hooked up with a financial planner. And so I want you all to know that they're not spending their check to the last penny. So they're putting it up for a rainy day and investing. So that's really, really good what we have going on. So TK, you got anything you want to share before we let you go?
No, I don't. I think I am just super excited for our teams, for the field, for a whole Tava nation. You know, we are one team. That's how I consider it. Speak a lot about being a surrogate sponsor, because I am right now in alignment. Will always be in alignment with Mr. Lloyd and the corporate staff. And we did have a Zoom today that was absolutely phenomenal with some of the things that we touched upon, corporate, the leadership in the field, and making sure that everyone is getting what they came to Tava to get. And that's a better lifestyle.
Absolutely. Well, look, I appreciate it. And let's talk about the rest of the tour schedule, okay? I'm looking forward to getting out there. What's up, JD? Over there. All right, so talk to you guys later. All right, so you all heard from Triple Diamond, TK Walker, man. What a blast. What a treat, just to celebrate her. I called her on yesterday after I saw with that weekly check, and just many of you all. I saw so many people elevate in rank, and, I was calling people asking them, what do you think your income was for the week? Everybody was off. Nobody got it right. Everybody was off. It was higher. And so congratulations to each and every one of you all. So I didn't call everybody. I'm sorry. So I can't call everybody. That's humanly impossible. But listen, I wanted to also bring up the next young lady. And, she's out of, they always say, what is it, West Philadelphia, Ardmore? I don't know. I mean, just all over the place. But, this young lady, people was calling her phone down, for 18 months. You all have heard the story. She said no. Not only did she say no to me, she didn't say no like that. She said some other words, but I'm so glad that she said yes to Tava. And that's none other than Miss Nina Moore and Paul. You all heard from Paige earlier, the other half. So Nina Moore, how are you?
I'm amazing and we live.
Ardmore, PA, that's right. But listen, Nina, I could really, want to publicly thank you for your yes as well. For all of you all who are watching this, Nina, she's been in the industry of direct sales for about 16 years. So we're delighted to have her here, at Tava. She brought her gifts and talents here to the art. And so we're grateful for you bringing those gifts and talents. So, but Nina, you started in a tough month. You started in December. I remember sitting across from the table from you. And you said you were going to start, and you came into the office, and you had a bunch of apps. I won't say how many. You had a bunch, and you just got started, and it was because of the product. So I want you to just share with everybody, why did you just make the decision to get started right there in December?
Well, first, I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to speak tonight. Huge shout out to our first Triple Diamond, Madam. I always say Madam TK Walker. Huge shout out. That is just an incredible feat. And it's something about being the first, right? Because no one else can take that title from you. Congratulations to you. And thank you so much for just continuing to keep and building relationship with Paul and I outside of network marketing. You just kept saying, let me just come to dinner. Let me just, y'all know TK, right? So I am grateful for your yes, and for you just staying on me to really just keep calling me. But, Mr. Harris, my team, actually, the people that I gave the products to I said, just try these out. They literally were the reason why the products were working so well. And not that we make any medical claims, because we do not. But, women that I'm not going to call it what it is. I'm going to just say they couldn't go to the restroom for 7 to 10 days, sometimes 14 days in their first 24 hours. Were able to have regular, bowel movements 4 and 5 and 6 times. And they literally went from looking like they were expecting to being regular from 1 pack of that Vasia tea. The fact that Vasia really means to empty out, and it does what it says. So Absolutely. It was the results, Mr. Harris. It was the results that led us to, they were forcing me like, Nina, get in the system. Yeah. Get in the system. And I was holding back. So
it's safe to say it was the results for you all, right? So, yeah, but listen, also, Nina, when you came into the office, you're right. You were ready to get started. They forced you to get started. But one thing, it wasn't about coming into the office. One thing that you said to me, and as Mr. Lloyd said, you're all going to hear the word a lot, alignment. And I encourage you guys to look that up, study it different ways, Greek, Hebrew, English language, however you want to, look it up, study the word. And, but, one thing that you said to me, that it was important to you. I'll never forget the conversation. You said it on the phone, we sat on that 2-hour Zoom, but you also looked at all of us in there, how important it was for you to just be in alignment with the mission and with the vision of Tava. Why was that so important, for you?
You know, I wanted to humble myself. I know that I've had a lot of experience, but I hadn't had a Tava experience. And when I came into the corporate office, I asked you, what do you need of Nina Moore? What, I just feel like you should always come in lending your gifts to a situation that was already established. Now, how do I come in and lend my gifts and bring our team's gifts and talents? And then how do we build Mr. Lloyd's vision? Because it's his company, it's his vision. And we just needed to know how to actually navigate to help our team come into, the big picture. Because what I know, here's the deal. Mr. Lloyd the products aren't on trial. Mr. Lloyd is not on trial, right? His success in the industry is not on trial. Network marketing certainly isn't on trial. And because I know that Mr. Lloyd and Mrs. Shantae Lloyd, I know the results that they've already proven to grow a company 500%. They've already proven to produce 15 other millionaires. Am I cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or not? See, here's the deal. I said to you, Mr. Harris, I've won, and I've won pretty significantly, but I wanted not just a win for me. It was about my team. It was about them getting a big win. Average, everyday, ordinary people that if you create an environment of success and fun and love and laughter, then they also were saying, what do we need to do? What is Mr. Lloyd's vision for the company? And when he said that everybody make money, that he wanted the average household to earn at least $1,000 a month, what I know is statistics prove that the average family earning $1,000 additional a month will keep them out of poverty.
Right. That's right. All right. So Nina, one last question for you. I got two more people on here because, we just like TK, y'all keep me on the phone all day, all morning. So when I see the calls coming in, but listen, so that's because you guys are bringing to people on three-way calls and not just strategizing. The word strategizing is just, so just get it done, right? But listen, so the last and final question for you, what motivates you daily, about your team? What you got to tell everybody. I mean, I know the answer because I see it. You don't have to tell me. But, share with everybody what drives and motivates you about your team.
I am nothing, first of all, without God. All things are only possible through him. And I give all glory and all honor to God. That's number one, first and foremost. And I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust God and the God in Mr. Lloyd and Mrs. Lloyd, the God in you too, Mr. Harris. So let's not even fool around. It's about you too and the God that's in you. But our team, we just have a synergy. We pray together. We laugh together. We grow together. We break bread together. We open our month together. We meet in the middle of the month together. We meet at the end of we set goals together, and it really is about the fact that my team asked, what is it that Tava needs? What is it that Mr. Lloyd wants? What is it that Mr. Harris wants? Right. And when you all got on the Zoom with us from the very beginning and talked to the team about what it is that you wanted, then we knew that it was our job to unite as one and run. It is our job to keep the Tava mantle. And, our goal is really to just make Tava proud. Our goal is that every household knows that valet, it's the valet for me. It's the way that I lead because it's the product that is gonna everybody, your children, your grandma, your auntie, everybody can use valet. And so for us, like I said, we get together. It's about the fusion of the one team mission. Then how do we bring our gifts to the table? We're still in launch. I know that it's like, well, wait a minute, y'all been here. No, we're still in launch every single day. And now we're doing like a Tava Tea tour where we're getting out and we're vending. We're getting in the living rooms. We're putting 2 to 3 people, at a Starbucks or whatever, because now it's all about the exposure. We will leave no stone unturned. Tava will be a household name.
Absolutely. Well, listen, we appreciate you. And, I'm sure we'll be talking again tonight, tomorrow, just like TK. So we just all need to get on a 3-way call or a Zoom and go ahead and plan out the rest of the month. So, well, listen, thank you so much. Thank you for leading and, leading the way for your team. We appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. Good night.
All right. So listen, you all heard from Nina and Paul Moore out of Ardmore, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So excited to have them here at Tava. But listen, we're going to keep it going. I saw him chime in here, and they actually said yes to Tava, and they were Tava's first diamonds. They were also Tava's first double diamond. And, as Nina said, somebody has to walk through the door first. Somebody's got to do it first. Yes, that is none other than Jeff and Janella Simpson out of sunny Miami, Florida. What's going on, Jeff?
Hey, how's it going, Kevin? How's it going?
Man, I'm glad you can make it on here, man. I know you were scrambling to get on. We appreciate you, but that was Lachelle's fault, by the way. I promise you. She's not on here, so I got somebody to blame. So, but listen, man, how's it going down there in Florida, man?
I'm doing great, man. First of all, I got to say, Janella's on mom duty. She had a parent-teacher conference, so that's why she couldn't get on. But I'm doing great, man. It's always hot, sunny South Florida, baby.
Yeah, well, you're looking good, man. It was good to see you down in Columbia a couple of weeks ago, man. And I know you're ready to get back on the road. But Jeff, man, I really want you to come on here, man. And you were first, man. You made a decision, to walk away from some income, Jeff. You and your family, for all of you all who don't know the story, Janella came home. Jeff had said yes to Tava. And, he started. He made a decision for his family to get started. So, man, we appreciate you for your yes, because it's opened up the doors for so many, where people are just planting their flag here, man. So, but what's exciting right now for you, Jeff, with Tava, man? I gotta hear it. Everybody want to hear from you. Why are you so excited right now, man?
I'm so excited, man. We started at the very beginning, man. And we started at the very, very beginning. I'm excited about those cars, man. I'm excited about those cars. Tava has been such a blessing for me and my family. We're probably about 100,000 shy away from earning $1 million. But those cars, man, you know what? I'm just excited for the new stories. You remember when we first got started, we didn't want to be the only diamonds in the company. And we said that a lot. And now look up, a couple of months later, we got a brand new double diamond, the first triple diamond. That's inspiration right there. It's inspiring because that lets us know that not only ourselves can do it, but other people can come in and blaze a trail as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, when you all said yes, that was back in, what was that, 2020, end of 2018. Yeah. And, so many people came on board, and it was just, different back then. And it seemed like it was like 5-6 years ago for me. That's why the gray hair is coming underneath this little hair that I have left on my chin. But, Jeff, what do you know from then to up until now, man? What do you see different? What do you just see different here? Not just the people. What's the feeling that's out there in the field? What are you feeling right now?
Well, what I feel is that people believe. People believe, because when my wife and I started, man, remember, no one really believed. Oh, that company's new, the Black-owned company, they might not make it. Oh, I don't know. Those questions are out the window, and that's the beautiful thing about it. So to have leaders like Nina come over, blaze your trail, TK hitting double diamond, what's letting me know that there's new triple diamond. That's right. Sorry about that. Chico hitting triple diamond. That lets me know that there's new stories. New stories are being developed, and that's those new stories that are going to have other people out there in the atmosphere believe. So that's what's exciting right now. That's what's new between now and today, that there are new stories. You got new diamonds. Joseph Newman, 25 years old, another millennial diamond, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the excitement. That's the belief. And, I got to say this before I go. Ask another question. I waited too long, but I'm going tomorrow. I'm going to that Porsche dealership tomorrow to go look for a car, because I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm going to put it out there. I was going to go get a Maybach for my birthday. That's what I wanted. But you know what? Tava, it's all about the alignment and vision. I'm going tomorrow to the dealership, and I'll be the third person to have that Porsche. I got to get the Porsche, man.
What kind? What kind? Let everybody know right now what kind you're looking at.
I like the car. I like the car. So I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna see what they have. But you'll be the first to know. I'm gonna make a video. I might just buy it cash. I might just get it right then and there. So I'm going to look forward to our Porsche tomorrow, man. That's I have to let the Tava Nation know that. We can't leave Tava hanging. I got to get a Porsche, baby.
Well, look, listen, Jeff, man, go ahead and get it, man, and video for it. I may drive down to Miami and ride in it with you. But listen, man, that word alignment, man, I'm asking you that same question, man. How important is that for you, right now with Tava, where we're at as a company and, for people on the outside looking in, to have that alignment here with everybody?
Oh, that's absolutely important, man, because, as they say, by yourself, you can get there a lot faster, but together you can go a lot further. And as I always say, by yourself, you're a drop of water, but together we're an ocean. So why not get this ocean for this ark to travel on? So that's very important, man. Alignment is everything, and I'm ready. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it because we got to sail. We got more lives to get up on this ark and save people.
Absolutely. Well, man, we are super excited, man. For you, man, and Janella, and man, can't wait to get down there. I know we got some things that we talked about earlier today, and
right.
But you keep pushing it back on me, man. I'm trying to get down to Florida, man. So to soak up some of that sun for at least about 6 hours.
Get another state. Come back.
So, man, anything you want to leave anything with, Jeff?
Yeah, definitely, man. I just want to say congratulations to all the new ranks out there, and I will be remiss if not give a shout out to my team. Without my team, the Supreme team, they believed in me. My wife and I came here with no new people. We started with all new people, and our team believed in us. All our diamonds, they believed in us. The Cole Sheltons, the Ebony Henderson, the Tammy Fays, and all the other leaders that believed in us. I don't want to call names because I know I'm going to leave somebody out and get a text later. But all the Supreme team, thank you for believing us, because without you all, we are nothing. It is time to set sail on this ark. Tava Nation's going to the top, baby.
All right, man. Well, listen, we appreciate you, man. Tell Janella we said hello.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Appreciate you, man. All right. So you all heard from Jeff Simpson out of Florida. Look, we saved this guy for last. We saved him for last. I told everybody, I was texting him backstage. I say, look, we got to bring this guy up here. We got to bring him up. We got to celebrate this gentleman too. You all heard Mr. Lloyd reference him when he was on, and you just heard Jeff Simpson shout him out. The very first diamond and double diamond here at Tava. Jeff and Janella Simpson shouted him out as well. And, this gentleman, I tell you, I never forget when I went to Philly and I saw him for the first time. I thought I was tall. Everybody was walking up to me and they say they thought I was short. Okay, I guess from sitting in this chair all the time when I do Tava Speaks. But listen, this gentleman, man, I'm so proud, just like I'm proud of all of you all. But this gentleman, he picked me up from the airport. And one thing he said, if you want to get the knowledge, pick Kevin up from the airport. He'll drop all the knowledge for you. And that's what he did. He picked me up at the airport. I didn't realize what he was doing. Every time I need to go somewhere, he was right there. But he, asked the right questions. It wasn't just, to sit in the car and just have different conversation. He asked the right questions about business, about Tava. How do you do this? What do you do? And that's none other than Joseph Newman. Joseph, how you doing, man?
I'm great, Mr. Harris. How are you?
Man, you look like money. You look like money. You got the hanky in the pocket. You got the black shirt on. You got the black rose, man. You look great, man.
Thank you. I'm trying to catch up to you and Mr. Lloyd.
You look really good. And remember how them custom suits gonna hang that you got coming your way. I can't wait to see you in them, man. So, but hair all waved down, man. You look great, man. But listen, man, you 25 years old, just hit diamond. I called you yesterday, and I tell you how much your check was. How does that feel?
It feels unreal. I would be lying if I said it's not a little scary, because it applies some pressure. I think not everybody wants leadership, and I think the best leaders don't really want leadership, but some of us are like chosen for it. So it applied some pressure, because it helped me to realize that I've got some responsibilities now, not just for myself, but for others. And the only way to get or to keep going and go higher is I've got to take people with me.
That's right. That's right, man. It's so special, man. And, you got a beautiful baby there, man. And, I know that's what you're fighting for, man, day in and day out. And, I said it, you asked me the right questions. You asked Mr. Lloyd a question the other day. He called and celebrated, with you. He said, get Joseph on the phone. I want to congratulate him on Diamond. And you asked a question. I don't even think it was a minute into the call. You asked him, what books should you be reading? What books should you be reading? Why was that so important for you? Because you went and bought the book right away.
That was important for me because you guys can see something that I can't quite see yet because you've gone to different heights that I haven't been. And my mentor, Mrs. Nina Rochelle Moore, shout out to Mrs. Moore going double diamond. She always has taught that you can never out earn how much you learn. So I realized that, okay, we've got here and I have this desire for more. Now, what should I be teaching myself or what should I be learning now at this different part of leadership?
Yeah. Joseph, man, I'm going to say it on here, man. I used to ask myself, why me? Embrace it. Walk into it. You've already walked into it. People are looking at you. People use the word leadership loosely. But of course we see something in you. Your team, people around you, they see something in you. But man, walk into it, embrace it. And if the more you embrace it, just stay humble. I can tell you that right now. Because you are that gentle giant that everybody talks about all the time, man. But I also want to talk to you about, the alignment part. You're so in alignment with the mission with Tava and the vision that the Lloyds have laid out. Why is that so important to you as well, man? Because, you're very humble. You're very humble. People would see, they're like, oh, Joseph, man, Joseph. But, you're approachable, very approachable. And but you came here with humility as well. And we appreciate that. And you've just been soaking everything up like a sponge. But, why is that alignment so important for you, man?
It's important for me because I played football in high school, as you guys, most of you guys have seen me by now. I played football, so I understand that not one person is more important on the team than the other. So, and that's all the way down to the person that normally gets clowned the most, which is the punter. But at the wire on the fourth quarter, that's the most important person in that moment. So the alignment for me was just making sure that this whole thing keeps going in the circle in the direction that it's got to go. You guys can't pay out to us unless we're making sure that there's paying going into you. You guys can't invest in us if we're not investing into you. We can't grow Tava unless we are being grown, and then we help grow Tava along with you guys. And so the alignment is probably the most vital part. When my mentor calls a play, we stick to it. There's a reason. Alignment has more to do with the spiritual side than just the physical work that's taking place, rather, and as long as everybody's hearts is in the same direction, trying to fight for the same goals, we can save the world with Tava.
That's right.
It can happen. Mrs. Moore calls it Tava International already. And now you'll hear us all call it International. Just staying in alignment. We can save the world. It can be a household name as long as we do it together. I can't reach everybody. You can't reach everybody. But together we can reach everyone. That's right.
That's right. So look, man, last question for you. Everybody hears the word team and they hear you saying your team, and you put that team first, man. You put it on your back and you do it day in and day out. You brought a young lady over here and, you too, we talk on a daily basis, but we didn't talk today. I don't know what happened today, but today's Monday. I know because I'm busy as I'll get out on Monday with Mr. Lloyd, but my fault for today. But, you do a lot of three-way calls with me. You ask a lot of questions. Why are three-way calls so important, for your business?
Well, Mr. Harris, without telling your age, you've been here in this industry for 16 years. So you know I want to say the tricks of the trade. You know exactly what you're doing. And so I ask the questions because now when I go to emulate what you're doing, I understand why I'm doing it. And if I can understand why that I'm doing it, now I can teach it to someone else. And three-way calls important because sometimes your voice gets dull, especially to a person who's familiar with you, or to a person who knows your shortcomings, or they know when you've borrowed money and didn't pay it back, or they know, that you start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. So sometimes they've got to hear someone else validate who this new you is, the person that you started this new journey with. They have to hear you and to be able to see you differently. It's got to come from a third person.
Yeah. Well, look, man, we appreciate you, man. Just like all the other triple diamond, TK Walker and Nina Moore and Jeff Simpson, man, I want you to know we appreciate you, man. And it's not even an expectation that we have out of you, Joseph. We know you two are going to have, many crown diamonds because we know triple can be achieved, right? And we know crown is going to be achieved. And, when this company set out, man, we looked at those top ranks and we said it's going to happen. And like I told Mr. Lloyd when he was on here, everything that he and Mrs. Lloyd said, man, it is coming to pass. And so I want you to know that I'm behind you 5,000%, man, and helping you achieve everything that you and your family came for, man. Okay.
All right. I appreciate you. Thanks for having me on.
All right, man. We appreciate you. So listen, you all heard from, our diamonds. You heard from our triple diamond, TK Walker. Super, super proud of her. And TK, we're going to see you more on tour. I know we're looking at going to Charlotte, North Carolina here pretty soon in the next few weeks. And then we'll see Nina and Paul Moore and Joseph up there in Philly. And Jeff Simpson is putting some things together here in Janella right now. So you guys get out there. We appreciate you guys. And also do not forget all weekend. I see Rocky in the background. Memphis will be in Memphis this weekend, and also Tallahassee. So we appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the State of the Nation. See you guys soon.
What time is it?
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle, let go. It's a lifestyle, let go. Yeah, hey.
Ooh, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, Tava lifestyle. Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, Tava lifestyle. We gon' let it sway forever, not just right now. We gon' let it sway forever, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, it's a lifestyle. Ooh, Tava lifestyle. Got me feeling like I will live forever. No, they dying, but it still ain't no pressure. It's